look, nothing in the sky at all. And then all of a sudden, bam! What is that? Anybody tell me what that is?
Policemen swear to God, love sleeping from God.
You cannot see it. You can't. Hey, that's a lot of planes. I don't think it's a planes.
No, that can't be planes.
Stars. If they were planes, they would have been flashing with red.
I was taking my granddaughter home. I don't know if y'all can see from the reflection, but look in the sky. I don't know what that is.
What is that?
I couldn't even record it, bro. It wasn't showing up on my phone.
Yo, are those planes?
No, bro.
I got it to show up. What the fuck?
Yo, what is that?
You got it.
A lot of viewers wondering what those lights were over West Oahu. Check out this video from one of our viewers, Mash Hatai. He said he woke up at about 2:30 this morning, get a drink of water, and this is what he saw in the sky. Certainly caught his eye. He took the video from Kaka'ako and thinks the lights were over Central or West Oahu, hard to tell from his vantage point. As you can see, the two bright lights, and then slowly a third light appears. Hatai believes he saw about 8 to 10 of the lights total. He says he believes, at least he thinks, they're probably flares.
It looks like flares. Definitely could have been taken as something more mysterious. But yeah, it's definitely probably just flares, military flares. Definitely really unusual to see. They were super bright. I guess I couldn't really get the full gist of it with my camera since it was so far away, but it was really, really bright. I mean, I looked out my lanai and it was literally the first thing I saw.
Is this proof of aliens?
Those are aliens coming down here, y'all.
16, 17. What the fuck? And they're just appearing too. 18. No shit.
What the fuck?
Right?
Excuse my language.
What the fuck is going on?
What is that?
A pattern of lights over Patterson, New Jersey on Monday night caused a bit of a stir with residents on the ground, all trying to make sense of the unidentified flying objects.
There's a lot of them, bro.
Louis Stevens, who was on the ground filming the spectacle, says he lost count of what he called flying white circles that he says morphed into different shapes.
You see it on YouTube and you be like, it's always somewhere out in Nevada desert somewhere. The shock was more like, is this really real? Like, are we really looking at what we think we're looking at? Headed toward those.
The mysterious lights dazzled the skies over downtown Patterson for more than 5 minutes, Stevens said. Ending their run, news sent the video to the Federal Aviation Administration, where an official reviewed it, checking it.
Look at you. Hello. Hello. Can we hear you? You guys should hear his little roar he does. It's beautiful. I'm sure that you guys was just like, wow, what does this have to do with anything? Well, it has to do with a lot, because back in 2019, at the end of 5th grade, I was outside, and I was I was in my room, and I looked out the window, and I had seen these weird lights. Okay, and I went out there, and I'm like, holy cow, look at this. So I got my camera, I went back inside, got my camera. I came out and I started making a YouTube video about it. We had walked up the street more to get a different view of these lights that were in the sky. I mean, there was maybe 13, something like that, of them in the sky. There's like these dots in the sky. So we was freaking out, and we wasn't the only one that seen it. People around the neighborhood were cars were pulling up to watch it, and there was people out the neighborhood like what is that? What is that? Everybody was gathering around to talk about it. Actually, there was this one dude that had went door to door getting everybody to look at it.
Oh, go figure. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
Because we didn't know what it was. I remember somebody called the fire department and all. We was all up in shock to see, like, what was that? The video footage is real, by the way. That isn't no editing I did. I could only see sort of this yellow-orange ball. And this right here is the closest picture I have of it. And no sounds coming from this weird UFO. And I get it, we think of UFOs, we think of something like this, but no, this is more of a, just because, you know, aliens, you know, UFOs, I mean, for crying out loud, that could be freaking, I don't know, freaking land, whatever, flares, like that one dude said. I don't know. I mean, it is very weird, though. I mean, because they stayed up in the sky, and one of the UFOs had actually, something had fell from it, or it had something like, a part of it had came down and landed in our neighbor's backyard. So we went over there to ask him to see if that we could find the remains of it, and we went over there in his backyard, and he said, yeah, sure. We couldn't find anything. I mean, nothing. We even looked in the field behind that area. There was nothing there. It was so weird. The sighting was a couple minutes. It lasted about 5 minutes. They was all gone out of nowhere. They sort of just, because I mean, they didn't even go off in the distance. They kind of just, they moved away a little bit. They disappeared. I don't know if they just flew and went hyperspeed and stuff, and they just got out of there or what. But that was the last that we seen of them, and they haven't came back since. But I was the only one to see those until I did some research, and I'm not. Apparently, a whole bunch of other people, and I don't know if this is some sort of phenomena that goes on within our atmosphere that produces these lights and stuff. But if we could have an explanation, that sure would be nice. So here's a video footage of my experience that I had with these.
And they're everywhere, and people are coming everywhere because they don't know what they are. They're just these weird things that are starting to float up in the sky. Look, there are bats going everywhere, and look, we don't know where they are coming from, but we are very scared right now, and we don't know what to do. What is that? It's falling on their house! Oh no, look, it's landing. What is that? What is that thing? Look, something just fell out of it. Oh no. Floating in our sky. Do you not see this? There are aliens in our sky. Oh my gosh. Look, there's another one. Oh my gosh. What is that? It's literally right there.
Oh, look at that. That's nice and shiny.
So, very, very weird. I would like to know an answer. If you guys have an answer, if you guys would let me know down in the comments. Again, that happened July, Northwest Georgia, July 2019. I was like, it was at the end of 5th grade, I remember. I can't remember how old I was, but, so yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and have a lee day. Bye-bye.